Hello and welcome back to Hannah's Inner Healing channel, the channel dedicated to your inner healing and mental health. And Happy New Year to everybody, to everyone who's watching this. I pray and wish that this year will be a good year for you. And I pray that God will give you solutions to your problem this year. Again, my name is Hannah Njeri. I'm a trauma counselor. At the same time, I'm a master's degree holder. So today I was supposed to do the topic on developing stamina, but I felt because of the prevalence of this issue that I maybe address this issue and try and talk about it and see if there are people out there who can be helped. So today I want us to talk about the effect sexual abuse has on an individual and the society as a whole. This is not an easy topic to talk about, but I pray that those who are victims will find healing from this topic, from these words, and just comfort. I cannot say that I have experienced firsthand, rape, but I know of people who have experienced firsthand rape, and I have also read stories of people, and from my research, I have read about it a lot, and it's something that really can destroy a human being, especially when healing doesn't take place. So today I'm not going to speak from my own experience, but I'm going to be speaking from the experiences I've had about other people and the counseling sessions that I've done with other people. So welcome, and I pray that whatever I talk today will bring healing to you. If you've been abused sexually and you're watching this video today, honestly, words cannot describe what you went through. I cannot say that I feel you, but I just pray that you will get healing and that you will get restoration back, and that you'll get your confidence and your faith back in yourself and in other people. So let me start with words by Stephen Tracy. He has written a book, Mending the Soul. And in his book he has said that any form of abuse literally even affects, the cells of a person in their body. It breaks down the cells of a person, and that's how serious abuse is, and more so sexual abuse. Sexual abuse is where what is rape even? Rape is when someone forcefully engages in sexual activities with you without your consent. And it can be anybody. So they can engage with you sexually, either orally, sodomy, anus, or just normal penetration. And so when rape happens to someone, you feel defiled. Many people feel dirtified. Many people feel destroyed. And rape is not just from men to women. Men are also raped. Children are raped. Women also rape other women. So rape is something that all genders experience. But more so, it has been focused so much from men raping women. But people forget that also men get raped. And when men get raped, it's worse for them, because how a man is wired is he has an ego. He was created to dominate. And now when someone else comes and they dominate them sexually and penetrate them, it destroys that man. Even for a woman is equally devastating, but for a man more so because of how a man is wired. So as I speak today, and maybe you're listening to this topic today, this video, and you have not gotten healing, I pray that you get healing. We also offer counseling services. So in case that maybe you've not gotten a counselor or a coach, you can write to us and we'll try and see how we can help you confidentially. So when Stephen talks about abuse destroying the cells of someone's body, sexual abuse destroys not only your self-confidence, but it destroys your mind, because the memories are there stored. And when the memories are stored in the emotional brain, which is the amygdala, and also the memories are stored in the cortex. So these memories will keep replaying back and forth in your mind. And when you've been sexually abused, sometimes victims blame themselves. That maybe it was my fault I was in the park. Maybe it was my fault I was there. Maybe it was my fault I did this. Maybe it was my fault I got to know this person. But it's never your fault. It's never your fault that you were raped. So, what are some of the effects of rape on a child? Let me start with children. When children are raped when they are young, it destroys who they are, even their self-development. So you'll find these children, some of them will go into drugs and alcohol very early in life. Some will even become very aggressive and criminals because they are trying to cope with the pain. You know, emotional pain is not like the pain you experience physically, because emotional pain is deep within you. Physical pain, you can apply ointment, but emotional pain, it's deep within you, eating you from the inside. These children can grow also to be very angry, because the anger is because, how did this person abuse me this much? Also, when children are sodomized or raped, they also have suicidal thoughts, and most of them attempt suicide. When children are also raped, they can also become abusers themselves. You know, sometimes when children they go through trauma and they are not healed, they also can end up abusing other people because they themselves were abused. So it becomes a vicious cycle. And at times, even when children are raped, they cannot develop an identity. So that person keeps going through circles in life. They keep going through up and downs in life. They never make it. And people keep judging these people like, oh, you've never made it. You're 30 years, you've never gotten a job. You're 30 years, you've not gotten married. But they don't know that this person could be carrying trauma, and trauma arrests your development. Trauma can even arrest your progress in life. And that's why I usually tell people out here, don't go judging people using your religion, your Bible, whatever religion you are in, or your standards. Go judging people because you don't know what people have gone through for them to become who they are right now. So I'm learning from all the experiences I'm getting and from all the research I'm doing not to quickly judge people. And that's why the Bible says, don't judge. Don't keep judging people. Don't keep condemning people, because you don't know what that person has been through in life. And maybe what you need to do for that person is just, you know, pray for them and be there for them. So as a child also, when you are raped or you're sodomized, it also takes away your joy, your peace. That's why you see someone is very disturbed. And even when they settle down, it takes away your trust in people. It puts fear in you. And when you're operating through fear, you're operating through scarcity, because fear makes you not even venture into things. And you know, in life, you require confidence for everything. You require confidence to go and meet people. You require confidence to go and apply for jobs. You require confidence to go to study elsewhere. You require confidence in everything. So if someone takes your confidence, they have already taken everything in you, and that's why it kills. Sexual abuse kills even the children. And for adults also the same. It's similar. It destroys the man or the woman. It causes them to feel feelings of shame and guilt. It causes them to feel like they're dirty. It causes them not to trust in relationships. It causes them to feel less of human as compared to other people. It causes them to have a very low self-esteem, so that they cannot even maybe be able to go on the public and put themselves out there. It causes them to feel embarrassments. And even when they get married, when maybe they are intimate with their spouses, or maybe when they're dating, there's always a problem, you know, because they can never fully engage in sexual intimacy until they are healed. But if you heal, they become strong and they help other people. So another thing that I normally tell people is, be very careful who you call a friend or who you hang out with. Be very careful the social places that you're going to, because nowadays they are putting even drugs, you know, the grain-sized drugs in your drink, and maybe you can be raped and robbed. So when you're going out in public places with people, be careful that you always monitor your drink. Monitor how someone is opening your drink, because some of them, the waiters do this. You've seen it on TV. So be careful and monitor how your drinks, and even if you have to go to the washroom when you're going out or somewhere, just be careful who you leave your drink with or how you leave. Don't leave your drink unattended. These are bad days. These are days that are evil, so people can do anything. So you have to take care of yourself. And also there's this disease that has come, it's called supergonorrhea. And so if you're going to use the washroom, if you're a lady, don't sit on any washroom, public washroom, no. And even if you have to use it, just squat, but don't, not squat, but don't sit on the seat, okay? And wipe it with either if you have something like the wet tissues or something that you can use to sanitize with, first sanitize, flush the toilet before you use it, because now such sicknesses are coming when you're just using the washroom. So I felt to add this to this topic because it's important. And even I advise people, like, if you really have to engage with someone intimately, have protection, because there are so many things that are happening out here right now. There's so many. I have a friend who works for a hospital where the rape victims go, and she was telling me how even small boys, small girls come and they have been ruptured, their rectum, others, their private parts just destroyed because they were raped viciously. So it's never easy to get through to rape because it destroys you as a person. It destroys your identity. It destroys the core of you as a human being. And most people also who rape, like I said, some were also raped when they were younger. Some are just narcissistic, people who delight and have pleasure in when other people are suffering or they're going through pain. So just the only thing I can say mostly is be careful and pray to God protect you, because the days we are in are not very good days. But as much as rape occurs or sodomy, you can also heal from it. There are people who have healed and survived through it. So you can start the process of first accepting. And I usually tell people, if someone goes through something traumatic or just they have been diagnosed with a lifelong disease, you don't go telling them many stories, sending them many Bible verses. You don't do those things because their traumatic is in stages. They can be in denial, like the first thing is shock and then denial. So in this stage, you don't need to tell people so much. You just need to be there for them. You just need to know that they need to know that you will lend them a shoulder to cry on. This is not the time for you to tell them many stories, to tell them about, to send them many verses in their inbox. No, it's time for you just to tell them, I understand. I might not understand fully what you're going through, but just know that I'm here for you, and just be there for them. Just be there for them physically. Just be there for them spiritually. Pray for them, but don't bombard them with so much. Just let them go through the healing process slowly, and don't force them to talk about it if they are not ready to talk about it. Don't force them. And depression is part of the healing too. They'll go through depression. Allow them to feel what they are feeling, because they are human. You see, your body and spirit and your soul. So your body and emotion, your soul is feeling all these things. So allow the soul to feel what it needs to feel. And when you're going through something, allow yourself to feel, let's say even a heartbreak, anything that you're going through. Maybe you're diagnosed with a sickness, your heart has been broken, a relationship has ended. Allow yourself to mourn. Don't distract yourself with work and say, I don't want to acknowledge, because what happens is, if you don't acknowledge those feelings of brokenness and feeling lonely and bad, if you don't acknowledge them that time when you need to acknowledge them, they'll come later on in life and you will relapse and go maybe into even alcohol or drugs. So feel whatever you need to feel. Do whatever makes you, like if you feel I want to be alone, be alone. If you feel you want to travel, travel. If you feel you want to go outside somewhere and sit down and just take your drink, do what you feel like you need to do. But go through the emotions. After you're going through the emotions now, you can now be able to open up in your own time. Look for a trusted counselor or a coach who can take you through it slowly by slowly. And allow yourself, because you see in life everything is in stages. Don't think it will come quickly and you're healed. Healing takes time. Just like the way a wound takes time to heal and form a scar, emotional healing also takes time. Talk about it, go through the counseling, accept that this happened to you, stop blaming yourself. At some point you will have to maybe even go to court and cases and report the police and report the person. At some point you will have to heal and maybe forgive, which is not easy. I'm telling you, it's not easy. People say forgive, especially in such times when someone has violated you like that. It's not easy, but over with years you'll have to forgive, because if you hold on to the pain and the grudges, there'll be burdens to you. It will even hinder you from moving on with life. So what I can advise people is just go through the motions and heal. And for those people who have never gone through it, try to empathize with someone. When someone goes through something, even if you have not gone through it, try to feel what they are feeling. Try to put yourself in their shoes. Don't start judging or condemning that person like it's their fault. No, try and feel what they are feeling. So I felt to share this topic today because the statistics are high in the world right now on rape cases and sodomy cases, and it's just very rampant and it's everywhere. And if you're a medical practitioner or someone who works in the clinics and where people come, you know that the rates are very high, more than even the media is highlighting. And if you're don't visit people who you don't know very well. Don't visit their homes. Whether you're a man or a woman, I said nowadays men or women are raped, and women can also rape women. So be careful who you go visiting. Be careful who you meet in public places even, because you can be drugged. So if your heart tells you not to meet a person, don't meet that person. If your heart tells you not to go somewhere, don't go, because your instincts are always right. So as you watch this video, I pray that many will heal, and just know that you're still loved and appreciated, and even though it happened to you, you're not less of a human being. You're still human, and you're still unique, and still God has a purpose for you, and you can still heal and even continue with your life and even have a family of your own, and even learn to trust again and overcome the spirit of fear. So I don't have much to even say about this topic because it's a very difficult topic to talk about, but I pray that whoever is watching this will heal, and if you're watching this, it will make you sensitive enough to people who have been abused. So next time we are going to talk more about how to develop stamina in you as a human being, and you're free to also partner with us by sharing and liking and subscribing to our channel, and also donating to our channel. We're going to put a PayPal link and you can donate to our channel. Till next time, thank you so much for watching.